The devastation of Alzheimer's disease on Donahue tomorrow at 9.
This is News 4 New York with Chuck Scarborough and Sue Simmons.
Good evening. The bodies have been counted, but the impact on the war against international terrorism has yet to be measured.
In all, the hijacking of the Egyptian airliner cost 60 people their lives, 56 hostages, 9 of them children, and 4 hijackers. All but one of the victims died last night as Egyptian commandos stormed that plane in Malta. One hijacker survived, and he's in custody tonight. And Egypt is blaming Libya. Mike Taibbi has the story.
Special Anglican envoy Terry Waite, who has been negotiating for the release of 4 Americans held hostage in Lebanon, is preparing tonight to meet with administration officials and the families of the hostages. Waite arrived in New York today and expressed quiet optimism on the fate of the 4 Americans.
And John Miller will continue to report on the search for Eitan Pates.
Still ahead on News 4 tonight. The day after 6 transit cops are acquitted in the death of Michael Stewart. Carol Jenkins reports on an angry message from the transit union chief to the mayor. Kathy Smith is told she'll have another date in court, this time to stand trial for the death of John Belushi. And on a day when New York football fans have reason to celebrate, Len Berman has a live interview with George Martin of the Giants when News 4 New York continues in a moment. Tonight, News 4 New York is sponsored by Movado Watches.
Now, we have George Martin of the Giants standing by live at Manny's Restaurant, New Jersey. Yesterday, he set an NFL record, his 5th touchdown as a defensive lineman. George, thank you for joining us. And, you know, everybody seems to have a nickname in football with the refrigerator and all. After all of your heroics, what have your teammates come up with for you?
Well, as of now, I don't think they've come up with anything appropriate or anything we can say on camera, but I'm sure if we give them a few days, they'll come up with something.
All right, let's take a look at your heroics from yesterday because there were some funny moments in this. The tip of the pass by Leonard Marshall came right to you. And look at this. Leonard Marshall says, "Giddy up, big guy. Get the horse in the end zone." Did he say anything to you?
Yeah, I don't think he had the confidence that I had in my running ability, so consequently he was encouraging me to lateral the ball to him, but I resisted temptation and I took it in myself.
Okay, George Martin of the Giants. Good guy.
All right,
Thanks,
Len. Up next, Al Roker says the weather words are cold and wet.
His forecast coming up.
What's the bad news?
Here's Al.
Well, it's vicious in this business, I'll tell you. Well, we've got some not so vicious weather out there, but it could be a little slippery going in the morning. Oh, that Chuck. As you see in Midtown Manhattan, Craig Sanborn, Jason Morgese. Not raining downtown yet, but it will be by morning. 44 degrees the high for the day, the overnight low 36, and the temperature currently 41 degrees with the winds now out of the north-northwest. 3 miles per hour, the relative humidity 48%, and the barometer right now holding steady 30.29. Our exclusive live color radar shows the scattered shower activity, areas of yellow up to a ½ inch of rain falling per hour. Possible rain on Thanksgiving, and 48 partly sunny Friday, 43 Saturday sunshine, and 45 degrees. And now, back to the good news.
All right, Al, thank you. Tomorrow, live at 5, Kenny Rogers and Natalie Cole.
See you at 6.